Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Today we're going to talk about something important, as usual, but especially important. So, if we want to advance in bhakti, there are certain things we need to be careful about. The most dangerous thing in the path of bhakti is Vaishnav Ninda, Sadhu Ninda. This is the first offense to the holy name. Krishna says, I can tolerate anything, but I cannot tolerate those who make offenses to my dear devotees. The devotees are my heart. Sadhavo hridayam tvayam, sadhavo hridayatayam, maranyatena jananti naham mittebhyo manasyapi. I'm always in the sadhu's heart. The sadhus are always in my heart. I know nothing but the sadhus, and they know nothing but me. And then we can see by certain symptoms who are sadhus. This is described in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in the Srimad Bhagavatam. In many places, the nature of a sadhu is described. So today we're going to talk specifically about Prabhuji. So one of the dangers for the Bada Jeevs, conditioned souls. We are conditioned souls. One of the symptoms of a conditioned soul is that they don't have perfect perception of reality. There's 4 mistakes that we tend to make. We have Brahm Pramad Vipralipsa Karanapatava. We have mistaken perception. Sometimes we see at night a rope and we think it's a snake and we jump in fear. So we don't always see things as they are. This is called Brahm. We tend to make mistakes. And we tend to come under illusion. This is the second one, pramad. So we make mistakes and then we accept something which is not as it is. We accept that this is what it is, but actually it's not like that. Brahm. And after that, pramad. We become maddened after that. We become completely bewildered. And then vipralipsa karnapatava. We tend to, after we've been mistaken ourselves, we become very attached to that thing we've been mistaken with. And then we start to try to cheat others, to tell them this is what's right, that other thing is wrong. But we ourselves don't actually know what is real truth. We are ourselves in Maya. Krishna says in the Bhagavatam that Maya, you are in Maya, then how can you know what is not Maya? So we have these 4 tendencies of our material senses which leads us into illusion. Now in bhakti, we depend on the instructions of the spiritual preceptors, the acharyas, our gurus who are realized in the absolute truth. They're called tattvadarshis. We depend on what they teach us. And bhakti depends on faith. So if we need to accept, otherwise, like where do we hear about Krishna from? From the sadhus, from the scriptures written by the sadhus or revealed by the sadhus. Otherwise, where are we going to learn about Krishna, Radhika? But what happens is that conditioned souls, they come in the line of bhakti and then they accept certain things that the gurus teach. Oh, Krishna lifted Giriraj and Krishna killed Putana like this, and they accept all these different things. But then Guru tells them something directly and they don't accept. Guru says something directly, they don't accept. They think my own senses are superior to Guru. The nature of Guru is, if he is Sadguru, he's liberated soul. He doesn't have these 4 defects. Guru doesn't make mistakes, doesn't come under illusion, if they are a genuine Guru. And we can see the symptoms of genuine Guru. So our Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, by all different evidences, by all different scriptural statements, we can understand he is a pure Guru. So therefore we should have faith in what he teaches us. We should have faith in his statements. But the problem is conditioned souls, they think, okay, I'll accept this and this and this what Gurudev said, but Gurudev said this, so I don't accept that. And this is showing their own conditioned nature. Instead of accepting what Gurudev is saying, they start to accept what other conditioned souls are saying. So we see, what did Srila Gurudev say about our Prabhuji? Every year, Gurudev would go to Prabhuji's birthplace. Every year he would go to his house. And people who were there, they saw many people. They got so much faith because we can see. The first time, one time our Giridhari Brahmachari, he was there. Gurudev said, this place is Premananda Angan. There's Srivas Angan, Gadadhar Angan, this is Premananda Angan. And it is superior to any appearance of Vishnu, or it's superior to any Vishnu temple. The birthplace of a Vaishnava is superior to any place of Lord Vishnu. And he said, you should offer pranam here. Then he told Gurudev's mother, you are very lucky. One day your son will take you back to Goloka Vrindavan. And his mother was weeping and weeping. Gurudev said, your son will take you back to Goloka Vrindavan. And then in 2002, we have the recording of this. Gurudev for a long time spoke about Prabhuji. We have a short part of it, like 5 minutes. And he said, I know him very closely. Gurudev pauses. He said, as if Gurudev is directly speaking to people who have doubts, who are criticizing. He said, I know him. And then Gurudev said very intimately, his Shraddha, his character, his bhakti. He said, if you want to be a Vaishnav, you should follow Premananda Prabhu. Gurudev said directly, if you want to be a Vaishnav, you should follow Prabhuji, his character, his Shraddha, his bhakti. He said, do you know how he is serving myself, Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna? Totally surrendered, not like others. He said, he's completely surrendered and serving, taking all responsibility. He said, a person who has no responsibility is like a two-legged animal. No horns and no tail, but they're like an animal. They have no responsibility for their life. So Gurudev said, what is our responsibility? How can I please my Guru? How can I serve my Guru? And for that, I'm ready to give up everything. Once in Mathura, some people came and they were complaining, oh, Prabhuji's he's doing the temple like this. I wanted it like that. And he said, every brick in this temple is held together by his blood and his sweat. He said, for 45 years he's been serving me, maintaining all the different temples, Govardhan, Delhi, Puri, Rup Sanatan, Vrindavan, Durvasa, all the different temples. And it's being held together by his sweat and blood, his hard work. Gurudev said this directly. All the bricks are held together by his blood. You can imagine. Gurudev said, I know him very personally. So Gurudev was with Prabhuji since 45 years. Prabhuji met Gurudev in 19, when he was like 9-year-old boy. Like 65, 66. And then when he was going to high school and college, every day he would meet with Gurudev in Devananda Gaudiya Mat, and he would hear Bhagavad Gita slokas and spend some time with Gurudev. Every day Gurudev would save him a spoonful of kheer. And soon after, because of his attraction for Gurudev, he left everything and came to Mathura. Despite all kinds of difficulties, day and night he was serving. Now we serve for a few hours and we get tired. Prabhuji would serve day and night, cooking breakfast for everyone, cleaning the pots, then going marketing, bringing the vegetables, cooking lunch, then making the rotis, then going to Jamuna and bringing water, then carrying all the wood upstairs, then cleaning everything again, washing the pots 3 times a day. At night time in Kartik, no one else would be washing the pots. Then Prabhuji would, in Mathura, if you've ever been there, there's a small tap outside the kitchen. And then in the courtyard on the other side, there's a room where Gurudev would stay. So Prabhuji didn't want to disturb Gurudev's sleep. So he would tie a cloth around the faucet and have something to catch the water so it would drip very slowly. And he was very slowly washing the pots over 2-3 hours every night, just so that he wouldn't disturb Gurudev. Instead of doing it quickly, he was spending hours and hours cleaning. And one day he said he saw the pots were like disappearing behind him, and he looked around and he saw Gurudev himself was washing the pots with him. So he was serving every day 15, 16, 17 hours for years and years. In the afternoon he would never sleep. After cooking lunch, after breakfast, after doing the shopping, after cleaning, he would go and sit by the Jamuna and chant 1 lakh Harinam. And people have seen this. This is not like hagiography. This is not something we're making up. People have witnessed this. Even now, the brahmacharis witnessed this. In Navadvip Dham, we were there, and from morning to evening, Prabhuji was cutting vegetables, cooking in the kitchen, going and massaging Gurudev, serving. Then when would he chant Harinam? He said, how are we going to chant Harinam? Param Gurudev said that during Navadvip Parikrama, give me your japa bags and only do seva and chant Harinam. Or do Sankirtan, go on Parikrama and do seva. There's no time for chanting. So Param Gurudev said, I will chant your rounds. But then Prabhuji was thinking, how can we give up Harinam? If someone has taste for Harinam, how can they give it up? So Prabhuji would wake up. I was with him. Prem was with him. Giriprabhu was with him. Many brahmacharis were with him. He would wake up every day at 1 in the morning and chant till Mangalarti. Then we would go to the Ganga, do stutis there, bathe in the Ganga, come back before the sun rose, and immediately go to the kitchen. And then from that time all the way till night time doing seva. So that doesn't mean anything. And then again Gurudev said, I know him very closely, 45 years. If you follow his character, his Shraddha, then you can be also a Vaishnava. So now Bada Jivas, they think, I accept Gurudev says this, Gurudev said about Krishna, Gurudev talks about Palyadasi, we should become the Manjari of Srimati Radhika, we follow this mood and this mood and this mood. As soon as he says something about his own intimate disciple, then I don't believe that. Now Gurudev is wrong and I am right and all these other Bada Jivas are right. This is only showing that we ourselves are Bada Jivas. Gurudev is saying this not only once, again and again and again. One time in Hawaii, Giriprabhu was there with Jiva Priya. Gurudev, and he said, people are criticizing him about this one thing he said in Harikatha. He said this purport in Harikatha. Gurudev said, they can never understand my relationship with him in 1 million lifetimes. It will take them 1 million lifetimes to understand my relationship with him. This is not hearsay. This is direct people sitting there with Gurudev who had been with Gurudev. Giridhari Prabhu was with Gurudev since 2000 as a brahmachari. 20 years, like with Gurudevs for 10 years as a brahmachari, closely serving under Gurudev's guidance. Gurudev said this directly to him. Not only that, but in Gurudev's public speeches, how are you gonna contradict a public statement? It's not like this is something someone heard. In Gurudev's recorded speech, and not only 1 year, every year Gurudev would speak about him like this. In his recorded speech, Gurudev said, if you follow him, you can be a Vaishnava, otherwise not. You should follow his example. Follow his shraddha, his character, his bhakti, his service, his surrender, his responsibility. Then you can also be a Vaishnava. But now, oh, this person said, oh, I don't believe he's in Harikatha. Oh, he's saying this, saying that. You don't know what happened one generation before. Everyone in ISKCON was criticizing Gurudev. Oh, Gurudev is saying this is new, this is not what Prabhupada said. So now criticize Gurudev, you believe that also. Now Gurudev is also bogus. So this is the problem, is that we think my intelligence is now greater than the pure devotee's intelligence. And 99% of what Gurudev said is right, but no, he said this about Prabhuji, no, he was mistaken. Now Gurudev is a Balajeev. This is what people are saying, oh, Gurudev wasn't right about this. Gurudev was with Prabhuji for 45 years, and at the end of that, he didn't know Prabhuji. And when he said Gurudev is Prabhuji is pure devotee, pure Vaishnav, Gurudev is wrong. When he told his mother he will take you to Goloka Vrindavan, Gurudev is wrong. So you are calling yourself a disciple of Gurudev. How arrogant these people are. You call yourself a disciple of Gurudev, but you're not ready to follow Gurudev's own speech. Gurudev's own instructions, you're not ready to follow. What did Gurudev say in the end of Kartik, 2010? Gurudev hadn't made any public speech for a long time. Then on the last day, Gurudev came out, the last day of Kartik. He only mentioned one name. He said, Premananda has done everything. All of the Kartik arrangements. So people, by their external vision, they were saying, oh, Prabhuji didn't come to Kartik. This is Brahm. We have mistaken senses. We're saying, oh, Prabhuji's not there in Kartik. How is he doing everything? They didn't know that 1 month before Kartik, Prabhuji bought all the wood, bought all the rice, bought all the dal, bought all the oil, sent it all by his own expense. Sent it all to Vrindavan and managed everything. And also daily was taking reports. They don't know that why was he staying in Mathura. There was threat from the Devananda Gaudiya Math that they were going to try to take over Keshavji Gaudiya Math. That we're in a weak position now. Prabhuji wrote Gurudev beforehand saying, I want to stay in Mathura to take care of the temple there, because if you leave, then they'll all come and acquire the Math. And Gurudev said, yes, you stay there. But before that, he had already sent everything. People didn't know this. Prabhuji's not announcing his glories. Oh, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. I bought everything in advance. But the whole month, people were criticizing him. And then what happened? Bhadajivas, oh, Prabhuji is wrong, Prabhuji didn't come, Prabhuji is separate. What did Gurudev say? He has done everything. Look at the video. This is not me saying this. Check the video. Gurudev comes out, everyone's surrounding him, 2,000 devotees in the pavilion, in that area outside his kutir in Govardhan, and all his senior devotees surrounding him, and other people are trying to say, no, this person did it, that person did it. You can watch in the video. No, this person. Gurudev said, no, Premananda did everything. So now Gurudev is wrong. Gurudev didn't know. Oh, Gurudev made a mistake. Gurudev was mistaken. Oh, now you are greater than your guru. What's going to happen to a jiva like that? You think you're going to get Krishna's mercy? Oh, Radhika is going to give you Palya Dasi Bhav. You cannot even follow your own Gurudev, and you're going to get Radhika's mercy. What's going to happen to such people then? Not only Gurudev, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, when he went to Prabhuji's birthplace, all the brahmacharis there with him, he said, you should offer pranam. This is the birthplace of a pure devotee. And then when people came, Prabhuji said this, I don't understand this, Prabhuji this, Prabhuji that, complaining about his Harikatha. Then what did he say? Oh, they don't understand Prabhuji, they have no relation with bhakti. They don't understand Premananda, they have no faith in bhakti. They'll never get faith in bhakti. They're very proud. What does it say in the Bhagavatam? That, you think I'm a liberated soul, I know everything, you become very proud, you go up on the top of the limit of pride, and then, you fall down. Who are you? You know what is the intimate secrets of bhakti. You know everything about bhakti. It said, Vaishnava Kriya Mudya Vigana Bujai. Even the demigods cannot understand the behavior of the Vaishnavas. Even the demigods cannot understand. Narad Rishi, what did he do with the Gandharvas before Brahma? Even the Devas cannot understand. Nadeva Deva Marchana. Unless you're on the transcendental platform, you cannot understand transcendental personalities. That's why it said, Vanchad Ravanadibi, you will be cheated and you will go very far away. That's why Vaishnavas will cheat such people. Because if they're nearby, they will only disturb those who are sincere-hearted. This is the main thing, is that now you're ready to accept everything Gurudev says. But when Gurudev says this, you're not ready to accept that. When Gurudev said it every single year at Prabhuji's birthplace, You're not ready to accept that. Everything else I'll accept. Gurudev, everything else is right. Oh, Gurudev, this is good, this is good, this is good. Oh, Gurudev, you're wrong. Now I am more intelligent than my Guru. Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, when we went for his darshan, he told the boys, oh, you came, he said, where did you come from? We said, oh, Premananda. We said, oh, Premananda. In my next life, I want to be with his boys. You can imagine, he's like 90-year-old Vaishnav. And he's saying, in my next life, I want to be with Prabhuji. Doing bhakti, hearing Harikatha, doing kirtan with him. Then, oh, now you have faith in Bhakti Vaibhav. You can watch the video. This is also not me just saying this. You can see the video of Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj embracing Prabhuji, giving him blessing on his head and saying, oh, you will never have any problem in your life. I take all responsibility. I take all your problems from you. Like when Param Gurudev met with Gokishdas Babaji Maharaj. Gokishdas Babaji Maharaj said, I take all your problems from you. But the problem is, Balajiva is, as soon as Vaishnavas don't act according to your desires, then you turn against them. If you're very proud, as soon as Vaishnavas chastise you, and you're, oh, I'm so senior now. Who do they think they are? They're chastising me. I know so many slokas. You know so many slokas, but this is just like a parrot or like a kid. He's memorized the alphabet. He doesn't know anything. Learning slokas doesn't make you a pure devotee. Now I know more slokas. And I'm a pure devotee, and I don't believe my guru. If that's the result of your learning anything, then you should think, fie on me. I should become illiterate. I should never learn anything. If the result of your so-called learning is that you are challenging your guru and thinking you're better than your guru and criticizing the devotees, criticizing the Vaishnavas by your learning, then you'll burn in hell. Then your slokas will save you in hell. You're going to chant these slokas to Yamaraj. No, Yamaraj, but I know this sloka. Oh, no, Yamaraj, oh, I know Vacho Vega Manasa Krodha. Oh, Yamaraj, I know Bhakti Pari, I know all these slokas. Why Yamaraj is going to say, oh, you committed this sadhu ninda. Rot in hell. But people, as soon as, oh, Vaishnav is patting me on the head, giving me sweets, okay, good, good, good. As soon as Vaishnav chastises me or tries to cut my pride or my anartas, then we become against. And then, oh, then this other person, they also became against because someone criticizes them. Then all the parties of the people who became against that Vaishnav because he didn't satisfy their desires, then they all group together and start to make a dog circus. Then they make a circus of barking dogs. Oh, he didn't follow my desires, he didn't follow, and they're not honest. They won't say the truth. They won't reveal what actually happened. Then they'll just say, oh, this person said this person said that person said that person said that. But what did Gurudev say? They don't accept what Gurudev said. Only what this other person said. So we should be very careful. If you want to follow bhakti, if you want to advance, then the first thing to be careful of is sadhu ninda. Never criticize the devotees. Kahare na koro ninda, Krishna Krishna bole, ajay chaitanya chini bekele. They say this is not ninda. This is the truth. So if it's not ninda, then why don't you speak the truth of what Gurudev said? They say this is not ninda, we're just speaking what happened. But you don't know what happened. You have Brahm Pramad Vipralipsa Karana Patava. And if you're not accepting what Gurudev said, then you're saying Guru has mistaken senses. Gurudev is Brahm Pramad Vipralipsa, but I am perfect. So we pray to always remain humble. We are very, very small in bhakti. Mahaprabhu said, Stita Duli Sadrisang Mang Vichintaya. Pray to be like a dust particle at the lotus feet of Krishna and the Vaishnavas. You want to be like a particle of dust, not very big. Brahma prayed, may I become like a stone that the Brajbasis scrub their feet on to get all the dust off. I don't want a big position because I'll become very proud. Jnane prayasam udabhasya namanteva. Let me give up all my pride, all my knowledge, and just take shelter of the Brajbasis. So those Vaishnavas who are constantly serving, who are chanting every day lakhs and lakhs of Harinam, who are inspiring everyone. It said, what is the symptom of Vaishnav? Symptom of a Uttam Vaishnav is that he inspires everyone else to chant Harinam and do bhajan. All over the world, people are, all the different temples around the world, many of the different temples, only by Prabhuji's encouragement, they're maintaining their enthusiasm and maintaining their bhakti. So many devotees chanting Harinam by Prabhuji's influence. That's the symptom of a Vaishnava. So we'll neglect all the symptoms of Sastra and all the statements of Guru and only believe in our own senses. Not only our own senses. This person said, I'll believe in that person. What that person said, that other person said. That other person said that other thing. Not only my own, I'm not even believing my own senses. I'm believing the statements of a third, fourth, fifth, sixth witness. In Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada's Upakhyan Upadesh, it said, Chod ko chode sad ko bande, eha dekhta kali ranga. In Kali Yuga, the sadhu is caught as the thief and the thief is released. And anyone who is the witness, who knows the truth between the two, he is hanged. There's a story. Once there was a thief stealing from different houses. And every day he was stealing from different houses. So one night when he was stealing, as he came out, he made some noise. Someone saw him, but he was covered. And so they shouted, thief, thief, thief. And so everyone started coming out of their houses with torches to catch him. But he was very clever. He threw everything he stole into the jungle, because it was next to the jungle. And then he went a roundabout way and joined the crowd of people running. And running very loudly, he went to the front and started calling, thief, 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 thief. He went that way, he went that way, he went that way. And then he saw an innocent person and said, that's the thief, that's the thief. And so everyone caught that person as the thief and put him in jail. But one person saw, no. This person was really the thief. And they caught that person and hung him up in the street. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada tells this story. This is the nature of Kali Yuga. The real sadhu is captured as a thief. The real thief is let go. And anyone who knows the difference, he is hanged in the public square. So this is the nature of Kali Yuga. So we should be very careful.